going to show you guys how to use Runway or Luma Labs and Midjourney. As you can see here, I have ISO speed, and with Midjourney, you have to try a few times to get the right results. If you can't afford Midjourney, which costs a lot of money, or Runway or Luma Lab. But with Luma Labs, you can actually make a lot of free generations on here. You can also crop out any watermark that's in it. All you have to do is put it into editing program and crop it out. I think they only give you up to 3 generations. But the reason why I recommend Runway, it just looks better overall compared to Luma Labs. I will have a prompt in the description. If you're looking to do dark fantasy, this is a very good prompt to use. So I have a few generations with ISO speed in it. What I do recommend is using real life images as references, because what would happen is if you use real life images, it will actually look realistic. And when you use anything cartoony, no matter what the prompt is, even if you put realistic in it, it's gonna still come out looking animated, and that's not what you want. So I use this as a reference just for him to have an armory suit. Let's go down here. As you can see, I have like cartoony images, and I use that cartoony image right here, and it turned into a cartoon character. Even though I mentioned it to make it realistic, it still came out like this. So for your references, you always want to use someone that's realistic. Now I'm going to show you exactly what I do. You get a whole bunch of images of anybody you want to use. I use 8 references of speed so I can get the best results. The more images you have of somebody, the better results you can get. I'm going to use more of the ones where you can actually see his face. So you just click all of them. And when you click them, there's stuff right here. This right here is used as character reference. And when you press that person right there, it's, all a reference to him. So I usually click all these. And then what I do next, I would click the reference of like the clothing you want him to wear. And this little clip right here, this paper clip, you click this. And then what that would do is give him whatever this guy is wearing. So I'm going to use that prompt, and then I am going to press enter. Do always know you will not always get the best results. You have to keep trying and trying until you get it. It's never on the first try. So off the first generation, I did get a little lucky. This pretty much looks like speed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the image, and I'm going to put it into Luma Labs. So I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to drag it here. And then I will do idle while looking around while camera pull out. So they already have an option here. It says pull out for the camera. So the camera's just going to go back while it's idling him. As you can see, using this on Luma Labs, he turns around and it does not look like him at all. But this is another option you can do. His face gets completely distorted, and that's not what you want for a dark fantasy. So in Runway, we would go to generate video, and I'm going to put that same exact image in here. Crop it. I'm just going to use the same exact one I used for this one. I'm just going to stick with Runway. So I'm going to generate it. Now, as you can see with this one, it doesn't distort the face at all. All it is moving the camera back, and everything stays intact. This video is what I'm going to use for the dark fantasy. You can use any program for this. I already have one made right here. So I'm going to delete everything I had here earlier. I'm going to add the dark fantasy music. And I'm going to import that video we just did. And then since you're doing TikTok anyway, or YouTube, you're going to want to put your ratio at 9:16. I'll make sure it fits in there. Then this is the important part to give it that look, that film grain look. Go to your effects, retro DV, put it onto it, and then you have your video. But yeah, that is it for the video. If you guys need any type of generations and a good amount of generations, just join my Patreon. I'll have it in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and subscribe for more. Thank you.